Okay, Scorpio. I'm thinking we should start with the Nine of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles first. Get clarity on what the Nine of Wands represents, what it is you're protecting yourself from, and any advice that you're really meant to receive at this time. Okay, Ace of Wands has been coming out a lot too. Okay, I can't pull anymore here because obviously this is all the same person. I mean, they're all wearing the purple robe. They all have the dark hair and the beard. Clearly, it's all you, right? No doubt about it. So let's put this one down. We've talked about that one enough. Clarifying the Nine of Wands. Now is not the time to pull any triggers. Communication may be stifled at this time. Something that the Emperor is totally fine with. The thing I love about an Emperor energy is it's very poised. You know, he's just there and ready at a moment's notice, but he knows when to act and when not to act. And right now he's choosing not to. This is a wait and see situation. This is a situation that needs more information because this person hasn't given you enough to really work with the Page of Cups. You know what to expect. Even though this person is not really doing anything. I don't think this person is doing anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, they're not really causing that much trouble. They're not talking to people. They're not spreading any rumor. I mean, it's not like it's petty stuff. They're not doing anything. They're just kind of standing still. But there's this whole, like, I know what's behind you. And you've got it covered from all bases, like all angles. Like, you've got it triangulated pretty well. So whatever facade they put on, whatever kind of thing they tell you or whatever, it's just like, ugh, it's so easy to see. And I said that already. Let's look at the Page of Cups now. Let's not even spend more time on the Nine of Wands. You already know what it is. Page of Cups reversed, Ten of Cups reversed. It's like too good to be true, right? Show me, and then I'll believe it. Yeah, Eight of Swords. I mean, pretty heavy cards to be coming out for the page. Clarifying a page, you know. And again, another card that keeps coming out. The Three Ghosts and the Three Ghosts. I call them ghosts. I don't really know what they are. People who know about mythology will probably know what those are. Medusas or something. But, you know, Ten of Cups, when it's reversed, is kind of like it's too idealistic. It's not founded. It's, you know, there's no substance there. It's kind of empty. It's someone's lofty expectations of, you know, just grandeur without really understanding of how to attain the grandeur. There's so much fear and so much doubt surrounding this Page of Cups. Fear of speaking up, fear of being authentic, fear of speaking truths, fear of changing his life. Knight of Pentacles. This is a Knight of Pentacles thing, not a King of Cups thing. Well, maybe it's a King of Cups thing. Maybe it's a you thing. Maybe it's both ways. A fear of really shaking things up right now. If you were to really shake things up right now, I would be very skeptical that it would work out the way you'd want it to. Ten of Cups reversed. I don't think it would. I don't think you would get the best possible outcome from this. Because you can't. Because you can't be protective and open at the same time. You're protective instinctually, Nine of Wands. You see right through it. Emperor, King of Cups, Ace of Wands reversed. So you can't know that and still jump off the cliff, knowing that you're just going to fall. You know what I mean? The fear is present for a reason. The fear and doubt is symptomatic of knowing. The fear and doubt is symptomatic of knowing. And you know what's plaguing you, and you know what's plaguing them, okay? If anyone knows, it's Scorpio. In this scenario, if anyone knows, it's Scorpio, 100%. So then let's see this Knight of Pentacles. The bottom one wanted to come out, so we'll take that one. Four of Pentacles. It's not someone ready to change, you know? It's not someone that is interested in movement. And Queen of Cups. Here's the true Scorpio card. She is lovely, and I love how she even looks like very Scorpionic with her dark hair and all of that. The water signs. And her green. I love green. Green is one of my favorite colors. So I'm happy that this came out for you. Again, you're being represented both times. Coming out both. A king and queen, upright, actually. Interesting how heavy your energy is coming out. Now, she could also represent someone else, okay, another person in the picture, per se, another storyline. She represents to this person what this person represents to you. I don't understand really how you're connected. Actually, let me pull a card for that. How are you two connected? Nine of Pentacles reversed. There's some dependency, perhaps. I'm so sorry if you guys can hear my mom's bird. There could be a financial connection, a business partner or a friend that you've been helping out in some way. There could be some kind of patronage there as well. There could be some reliance upon one another too. Let's see what else. How are you two connected? Could represent a child for some of you, right? You dealing with your child. King of Wands. There could be a work scenario involved where you work together or some sort of professional connection. There could be some project there. There could be multiple people, right, where you're connected through another person or through another entity, like a business, okay? So I just wanted to clarify that just for my own sake more than anything. I'm sure you guys know how you're connected. I think it's important for me to know that, though. Let's look at this Queen of Cups a little deeper. Who is she? What's she doing? What's her vibe? Knight of Wands reversed and the Hierophant. There is some connection with some kind of institution. Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. There's an institution involved with them. She is more wise. This person seems to be kind of out of the loop. It's kind of like not vibing with everybody else. I don't know what the heck this person is doing. They just really don't seem to be on this as the same caliber Not to say that they're a bad person. Of course they're not. They're just like still kind of rummaging around in their humanness, you know, like they haven't quite accepted that they are a spiritual being. They haven't quite really figured out how that really works. She's exhibiting patience, yet I'm getting a great deal of coolness from her as well. She may be, again, with the Knight of Wands reversed. I feel like she's running out of patience is actually what I'm feeling. She's on her own spiritual journey. So whoever that is for you, you know, in the storyline for you, she's on her own spiritual journey. Could be a mirror of you guys as well. You know, I'm not sure. There's so many people watching this that it can manifest in so many different ways. So this one wanted to come out. 5 of Wands reversed. Yes. Who is just over it, you know, just totally over the drama. What did I say about the drama? This person likes it, craves it, and you're just like, oh, I'm too old for this. Ugh, I can't handle it. I can't hold anyone's hand anymore. I can't deal with it, you know. It's good. All right, let's look at, we looked at the Page of Cups already. We'll do the Magician. Then we'll look at the Empress and then the 8 of Wands. Magician, Devil reverse, and 4 of Cups. And 4 of Cups is indicative of the emotional detachment, the analysis, not becoming involved unless it is consciously and purposefully involved. Happy the Devil came out reversed because I think you see, you know, you see the intention of someone, you see the intention of what they're trying to do, and you're no longer going to play that game. You have figured out how to release yourself from the bondage. You have figured out how to use the hands that were free the whole time. You know, your hands were always free. You were never truly bound. And so you figured it out. You mentally alchemized yourself into this whole new life, you know, this whole new life of like just some things just more easy. I hope, I really, really do. I think Scorpio, because your heart is so big and you do love with such an intensity, that you deserve a break from that intensity. You know, you deserve some peace of mind and to just kind of focus on things other than the intensity itself. And yeah, let's look at this Empress. Let's see who she is. What's she doing? What's her role? What's her vibe? And the Star, a symbol of hope and optimism and healing. And Knight of Swords reverse. Not to say it's a perfect connection. Clearly the two of you were not on the same page. You can see this is actually the card of Gemini, right, with the twins there. So you have the dualities working together, and now the dualities not working together so well. There may need to be some repair done. And I don't really know who's on whose part, you know, whether it's on your part approaching them or their part approaching you, you know, but at the end of the day, there's possibly some cat that gets let out of the bag. Now, you guys need to be aware that we're preparing for a Venus retrograde in your sign in October between Scorpio and Libra. So when Venus goes retrograde in Scorpio, I don't know if people are going to be able to contain themselves, if they're going to be able to contain those secrets or contain those emotions and that love anymore. Like, I don't know. This is the picture of Pandora's box. It will be interesting to see how this manifests, because I can't see repression being possible any longer. And with this card representing healing, but also the release of the darkness, as we see with the insects coming out, we must release in order to achieve healing. And so I feel as though someone is going to say, hey, you know what? We haven't been on the same page. Maybe we've been growing apart. Maybe our missions, our visions for this business don't align anymore. And like, I've had a lot of stuff going on, and here it is. Let me just lay it out for you. Because the only way to healing is to no longer repress. The star's been coming out a lot too. And we're amping up for that. We're preparing for that. It's coming. And I feel that this person is mature enough to take it for what it is. And you are mature enough to take it for what it is. And to accept and understand that this is a part of the human experience, and mistakes are made, and there was no ill intention, because I don't see that there was from you or from them. This person is a different story. This person, there was no ill intention. It's just this got in the way, maybe. This distraction happened. Okay? And healing is possible. It is possible for you to get back on the same page. So when we look at the Eight of Wands now, reversed, Ace of Cups and the Lovers. Another card of Gemini. Interesting. Ace of Cups. I have to laugh at this card because the cup is so big. It's so gigantic. Like, it's bigger than she is. I don't know how she's holding it like that. But anyway, it's blessings, emotional fulfillment, happiness, joy. But the Lovers, maybe y'all are dealing with a love triangle. This is Paris's decision, when he has to choose between Hera, Aphrodite, and Athena. And he chooses Aphrodite's promise of the most beautiful woman in the world, who is Helen, and it starts the Trojan War. Right? That's what happens here. And maybe you really are feeling like, oh my God, I do have to choose something. I do have to make a decision. Two of Swords. You can choose not to choose as well. That is also a choice. But the good news is that you have outgrown the intensity, the so far left or so far right. And however this experience manifested for you, I think, really are on the other side of it. Like, really once and for all. And your life is never going to be the same. You can't go backwards, You can't go backwards. So as ungrounded and as unrooted as you seem, Four of Wands reversed, you seem to be more grounded than ever. Let's look at the Two of Swords, actually, since we have time. We'll do the Two of Swords. We'll shuffle everything back in, and then we will pull a couple more. Seven of Cups. You may feel the pressure to make a choice. You may feel, okay, well, maybe I misrepresented the Two of Swords. Seems to be quite stressful. That's why we clarify. Seems to be quite stressful. Can we not forget that we have the Sun at the top of the reading, though? The one that blasts out all the darkness, the one that wins. The Sun is gonna win. okay? The light is so bright. This stuff almost, like, it's okay. It doesn't matter. The sun is going to win. So as stressed as you are in your mind right now, maybe that's why the star comes out, right? That's why, because there is hope. There is a rainbow on the other side of this. You have angels and guardians. And they also are compassionate toward you. I think this person will be compassionate toward you, or you will be compassionate toward them, however this is being directed here. Again, if there's something going on, like, there's just knowing, like, everybody knows what's going on. There's no secrets here. It's so obvious. Everyone knows. Okay, so let's shuffle all these back in. Some may switch direction, and that's okay. And we will see what comes out as a final clarifier. And a hermit. In this deck, the hermit is pictured with a scythe, like the death card, which I think is interesting because I don't normally associate the death and the hermit card like essences together. However, when you do merge those two concepts, it can perhaps represent not just the death of an era. That seems a little generic for what we're trying to do here. But it really is the death of an outmoded way of doing things. Whatever habits have been formed, that those habits themselves have been put in their place. In a way, you are... we can use the word emerging for you guys, Scorpio. That's a good word. We are emerging. King of Wands reversed. The Moon. Yes, deceptive qualities. Eight of Swords again, and now Two of Wands. So, I don't really want to spend too much time on these, but this would be, you know, the Knight of Wands reverse as well. You know, kind of coming out again twofold with the deceptive quality. The Moon, you know, which way is she looking? There's like a holographic, non-reality quality here with the Moon, and yet there's a telepathic direct line, direct channel happening here. This is why I'm saying, like, everybody knows what's going on. There's no secret here. As much as we would like to think the secret has been contained, it's not, okay? And people know how people feel. People know what people think. And right now, the only thing that's really preventing people's progress is just fear. But here we have the Two of Wands, which is the ultimate card when it comes to possibility, when it comes to formulating and reshaping the world here. And here we have the Hierophant, or rather Chiron in the mythology itself, in the cave here, the wounded healer. And it is our wounds, it is our faults that truly do make us who and what we are, and that shape our future. And no experience is irrelevant. You know, everything is purposeful in the evolution of our soul. You know, it's not an accident that this stuff happens. It's not an accident that we find ourselves in this situation. It is being carved out for us by our future self. As I said to Libra, you know, our future self is looking out for us, and it's going to be providing us an opportunity for that stuff to heal and to get rectified so that we can walk in our own truth. Okay? All right, Scorpio, I'm going to leave you with that. I really do wish you nothing but the best. It's going to be a good month, I think, overall, just in terms of where you are. All right? Thank you. Thank you. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.